Alright guys, here's this bedroom I've been working on forever. There's a video on that sunroom back there, and there's a video on these built-ins behind me. And now this is a video on this cherry wall I built. This bedroom was always pretty nice. It's a decent sized bedroom, but used to be windows on that side, and so we bumped that out into the sunroom, and that was kind of an obvious thing to do. But another thing that I kind of played with and ended up doing was bumping out the side of the house where the bed was, and so that's not actually an addition. We just ran the floor joists out a little farther. We sistered floor joists onto the existing ones and just ran them out. I think it was 3 or 4 feet probably. And so we didn't have to put a foundation. We didn't have to excavate, didn't have to do anything. So super easy thing to do, relatively speaking. But just bumped everything out. Gave me a bunch more space just by doing that one little thing. And so I was really glad that I did that. I never really see people do that, but it's kind of a cool idea. All right, so here we go. There's the center cherry panel that I'm working on. And then the big old frame is leaning up that went around that. That center frame is actually offset too with 3/4 behind it. So that's some thick 8/4 cherry that I joined together with some big old dominoes and just kind of put whatever edge I wanted to on it. And then there's the panels standing up. I grooved those out with a dado blade on a table saw and just kind of drew where I wanted those groove, where the joints to be. So those are separate pieces, and there'll be LED lights in between them. So here you can kind of see this is kind of going too slow for the frame rate, and that piece actually was not even thick enough. It's laminated with MDF or something on the bottom. But they were cut in such a way that they overlapped with a gap in between, and that's where I put the LED lights. So the idea was the gap to look like the other ones, except, so it would have the light in it. They were putting the finish on. Looks like I just did some polyurethane. Just did some staining. It looks like polyurethane on that. Sometimes I don't want to mess with the sprayer, so I just do polyurethane. There we got the centerpiece installed. And then the side pieces, I obviously had to put the LED lights in between. And that's kind of a good view of the profile. You can see how it kind of goes together there. So got it all installed. Looked really good, fit great. Seemed like it was missing something though. Just it was a lot of cherry, which is good. Cherry's awesome, real rich look. But my beautiful wife, that's her, thought that we needed some artwork, and so I had to make a frame that's actually made out of cherry. It was just leftover cherry scrap, but I had to custom make it because I wanted it to fit right on that square in the middle, and that's not a standard size. Anyways, wrapped that, got it all stapled, and had a high quality frame. And so here we went. I'm not much of a painter. I used to do some painting with a brush, but this was all palette knife was the look she wanted on this just thick, creamy, abstract paint. I got some quality paint and mixed some really heavy gel in it to give it a lot of texture. And then I just started feeling my way through this thing. I knew we wanted it. I knew what colors we wanted in it, and so I just had to experiment till I got it. It was a little too black at first, so I just kept adding white, I think. I don't know what else to say about this. It's kind of a mess, but somehow it came together. I put just a touch of some other colors in there that went with our bedspread and our theme colors in our room. So you can't see her, but my wife is behind me telling me what she liked and didn't like, and so I just kept I just kept changing things until it was acceptable. But it actually turned out cool. It's like really thick, and when the light hits it, it looks really cool back there. So there it is. I guess I got lucky because we really liked the way it looked. We just need to get the lights going. I put a, this is all actually on a dimmer. So I've got this outlet here beside, and it's on a switch. Let me get it so you can see a little better. It's on a switch with a dimmer, so it actually gets really bright or really, really dark. And so it's kind of bright in here right now. It's daytime, but at night you can really kind of set the mood and set the brightness, which is really cool. It's a cool look. All right, so that's it on my cherry wall there. And hey, hit like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'll see you on the next one.